Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Kwingsletsplays. How's everybody doing tonight? Your stream has changed for the evening because I totes forgot about Brianna, who's our VIP. Hi, Brianna. This is, of course, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Episode 6. It took a little while to reinstall, and also I had to go to Google and I typed in Ultimate Select Star Wars. And luckily, the first thumbnail for this popped up without any text on it. So then I just did my best to kind of recreate it as best I could, but the font's different, but it's good enough. So anyway, your first like goal is 100 like. If you guys could shoot for that in the first hour. Sorry, I kind of rushed at dinner. And we're ready for more Star Wars. And giant spiders. Yay.
Luke's excited about the spiders.
No, I'm not.
Oh, Brianna's here.
Yep, Brianna's here. Brianna is here.
Brianna says, let's get those likes up.
Thank you, Brianna.
Thanks, Brianna.
And I forgot to let people on the Discord know that we're streaming, so if you guys are on the Discord, let people know that we're streaming this, and not Advance Wars. So, yes. And of course, the new Star Wars game is coming out next month. Oh, yay! Yep, there are the spiders. We'll let them deal with the spiders. Fun! Hi everybody, how's it going? How you doing tonight? I'm talking in the chat. Could you guys kill the spiders, please? Awesome. I'm just gonna wait. Cool. Oop. Still not dead.
Is it really dead?
It's really dead. Okay, cool. Let's see. What difficulty are we on? Because I don't want to... We're on Jedi Master difficulty? No. Switch it down, Jedi Knight, because I can't beat the spider. Then I'll put it back up to Jedi Master. No, don't shoot me! Ouch! I'm on your side! Look, I'm wearing black! Ah! Ah!
Okay.
Wait, where's the giant spider? Is it dead? Did they kill it? Is it gone? I already killed it. Huh. Well, that's not so bad.
Luke, I told everyone there's no Advance Wars, and I shared it to Gio. Thank you, Gio.
Cool. Thank you, Gio. There's Advance Wars in the morning, though. Okay.
You don't have to do it anymore. I won't be here.
I know. Hey!
Enemy below.
Okay then. Well, no spiders anymore, so back to Jedi. Whoops. Spiders aren't here anymore, so Jedi Master. There we go. Well, that's not so bad. Bacon remember how to do this. You have to stop. Stop. Why are you not stopping? Ah. I can't wait to see long-haired, grumpy, cow. Yeah, scruffy cow. What is it? What is it? Want to scan these? Okay.
Good job.
Good job. Good job. Good job scanning them. Okay.
The robot is like, my life is complete now.
My life is complete. I scanned this. I'm so happy that you had me scan these explosive barrels. Please let me scan explosive barrels some more.
I just heard from the captain. They're coming.
Oops.
At least we have the high ground.
He said the thing! Whoops! At least we have the high ground.
Hey, BD1.
Don't try it, Anakin! I have the high ground!
It's kind of weird because if Anakin really was like super OP, he could have just flipped over.
This is not going well. Don't try it, game! I have the high ground!
He could have just done his force jump over Obi-Wan. Then he would have had the high ground.
Technically, Darth Maul had the high ground when Obi-Wan chopped him in half, so...
So it doesn't always work out having the high ground.
I think they forgot what the high ground actually does. Obi-Wan told you what happened about the high ground. Hi! Cowards! You're the cowards! You're the one ganging up and shooting lasers! Smash him! Fix me!
Execute the intruder!
Brianna would like to know what are everyone's favorite Star Wars characters. And HM Goldback likes Pat.
Someone else take him!
Luke, do you have a favorite Star Wars character?
It used to be Luke Skywalker, but now it's Mara Jade
Oh,
Skywalker.
Wow. Oh wow, Luke.
Yep. Because Disney will never ever touch and pollute and destroy Mara Jade Skywalker. She will always be perfect. Luke Skywalker is lost. He'll never be the same. He is dead to me. But Mara Jade is still awesome. So.
Mine is Luke Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi's bonus.
They can't make Rey the new Mara Jade because Mara Jade dies. She basically dies killed by the Kylo Ren-like character, Jay Solo. He does, you know that whole scene where where Han Solo was killed? That's basically how Mara Jade dies. She confronts her nephew, and then she's trying to help him. She loves him. And in order to complete his journey to the dark side, I kid you not, he kills her. Except instead of Rey and, you know, some other people seeing the death of Mara Jade,
I promise.
I'm pretty sure Luke sees his nephew kill his wife. Or Ben does. Ben Skywalker, the son of Luke Skywalker. You know, so basically, I mean, what's her name? Kathleen Kennedy says that she never used the Legends universe for inspiration because they didn't have access to them. But if you really look at J.J. Abrams' Star Wars stuff and Ruin Johnson's and stuff like that, they're very similar to the Solo twins in execution and story and what happens to some of the more popular characters' deaths. Outside of, you know, Luke becoming a Force junkie and having the Force kill him after years of not using the Force anymore. Mark Hamill's words, not mine. Yeah, he even said, he says, basically, they turned Luke Skywalker from this hopeful, happy character into basically a drug addict who hasn't been using the Force in a long time, and he overdoses on the Force. He says, that's pretty much what happens to my iconic character. And you know what? I'm okay with that, because it's not my story anymore. That's what he said. And people on the interviewer just looked at him with, like, bug eyes, like, what?
He's just being honest.
It's like, it's not my story. It's about Rey. It's not about Luke anymore. He's dead. I OD'd on the Force. Oh.
Mark must be really jaded at this.
Oh, Mark is very jaded. Mark is very jaded about Star Wars, but it's so great because he's just so savage now. It's like, basically, they've turned Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill, into the Joker in real life.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
All it takes is one bad movie.
Well, there were technically 2 bad movies, but...
Well.
I just find it funny. I was like, wow, Mark. Hi, Ninetales, how's it going? Okay, no more space fighters. We're inside a base now.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on, but thank you for the super chat.
Thank you for the super chat, Ninetales, but I don't even know what went wrong. I don't know.
If you want, you can DM me and I'll read it later, but I have no idea what's going on. I'm not really on the Discord right now. Actually, I only have Amber's account on the Discord. My account's gone for the time being. What were we doing in the base? We're inside Strom Trooper base.
Yeah, I didn't know there was anything wrong going on.
Okay, yeah, we were talking about Star Wars stuff.
Well, thank you for the super chat, Ninetales. It's very sweet of you. Thank you.
Well, I don't know what's going on, but you can let me know later. Yeah. Okay. With that said, let's move on. Opening doors, I think. How do I open doors again? R3. The door is locked. Well, why would you give me an option to open the door if I can't open the door?
Thank you, Ninetales. Alright, you're breathtaking, Ninetales. Thank you so much. And thank you, Brianna, for sponsoring today's stream. You're breathtaking, Brianna. And thank you, everyone, for helping share on Discord. All of you guys and gals, so thank you, everyone, and also on Twitter and Facebook. We appreciate that, everyone.
A Jedi will be here any minute.
And our reinforcements.
In retreat.
Good.
Sir?
The fewer distractions, the better. Enemy here!
You can't beat us.
We should chase him.
No! I forgot to do force push! You see anything on the Discord?
No, I haven't seen anything going on with this. I'm not going on there right now. I haven't seen anything happening.
Alright.
I check the Discord every evening.
I know you do.
And I don't see anything. I don't really see anything wrong with it.
And you already gave Kitty her medicine, so I think it's time for you to go to bed, honey. You've been up all day. Wow, that load screen's taking a while. Yep, that's exactly right, Sub-Zero. Mark's just basically washed his hands of Star Wars.
Thank you, Captain Zach and Geo for sharing on Discord.
Is this ever going to load again? Is this a glitch? Oh, no. We should probably load again then. This is where the fun begins.
Oh, and thank you, Dozen R, for sharing also. Thank you, Dozen R.
Yep, thank you, Adam. Oh, nope. It's fine. We're fine. We're fine here now then. So which one's force push then? That's force push. That's force push. Now I know how to use my force push.
You, identify yourself.
Woohoo!
Direct hit.
So long, farewell, goodbye. Oh.
I am.
Hey now.
No more.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. That's what you get. So what happened to the, Hey, where did that, Purge Trooper go? Whoops.
This needs power.
Force push. Purge force push. All right, rock on. All right, let's go. Hi, Sweet Pea. I'm an Inquisitor now, if you didn't know. See, I turned the Jedi into one of Vader's apprentices because I can. Gave him a purple lightsaber like Mace Windu because I can. I'll ask Vic later. Vic knows all. Well, I guess that was it for the Purge Trooper. He kind of fell down.
Thank you for the highlighted message,
No guards.
Trayvon, and thank you for being a member for 19 months. And many months of those as an ultimate member. Thank you, Trayvon.
Did we do Trayvon's ultimate already? Trayvon, did we do your ultimate? I don't remember, buddy.
I thought.
Hey,
Yo!
for you. You're not alone.
Oh, they're Chewies! I mean, Wookies!
Wow.
Dude, behind you!
Visitation is not permitted.
Hey! It's visiting hours! It said so on the sign!
Alright. Trayvon says 31 deaths for the team. 289 deaths this year also.
What?
Thank you, Trayvon. You're breathtaking. Thank you so much.
It's only April!
Adam D.
Oh.
Super chat says this is where the fun begins.
I need one.
It's Star Wars. I had to. Thank you, Adam.
Thank you, Adam. Ow, ow! I don't remember how to fight you!
Controlled operation.
Ah!
Terminated
Super
target.
chat, Adam. Appreciate that so much. And SAW Saw King says, "Yo, thank you guys so much."
Where's my phone? There it is. 1 second, guys. Hey there, Luke. Ah, I got your message. Cool. Yep. There we go. I'll take care of that. Where is...
Oh my gosh. Thank you for the super chat, Trayvon. Says, what do you mean, Luke? I am confused. He's saying if it's this year, then it's only April. Meaning he's nervous he's gonna have like 900 more deaths by the end of the year, Trayvon.
What? No.
Because he has almost 300 deaths in April. That might, by the time he gets to June, it'll probably be over 500 or 600. And by the end of the year, it's probably going to be almost 1,000 deaths.
You're not helping.
Luke is giving me such a mean look. This bird says, I love you.
What is my opinion on Pinocchio, the little wooden man?
No, I think they're doing a live action Pinocchio.
Oh, I don't care about the live-action Disney movies.
I haven't seen any of the live action movies. The only one we saw was Aladdin, and I regret that.
Someone
I
ahead.
regret seeing
Woo!
that.
Bye-bye! Oh! Come on!
Yeah, I got it.
You heard.
I didn't need that.
He didn't need backup anyway. Yeah, he's dead.
To shine.
Beauty and the Beast live action, I heard was
Whack.
bad. The only one that was remotely interesting was the Lion King, but even in the Lion King, they made the animals move like really stiff, and it wasn't fun and animated. Like they weren't jumping around and dancing because they were just real animals, so they had like serious faces. So it just was awkward.
I've only seen the original Lion King once, and I still remember how Simba was so scared of stuff. Like when the things came down.
Yeah.
Yeah, the look of terror.
I've seen it
Yeah.
probably a bunch of times.
I've only seen the Lion King once. I saw it in theaters.
Oh wow. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't like any of the live action. I mean, I don't like any of the live action Disney things. Like I said, I saw the Aladdin one, because Aladdin's like Luke's favorite movie, and
Yeah!
I regret seeing the live action.
How do I interact with that? Ah! Slow down!
And I also don't like the Aladdin movie because
Whoop!
literally 90% of the Disney princess movies is all about the princess. In Aladdin, it's actually about the guy for once. And then they take the movie and they make it.
I am regretting it already!
They make it all about Jasmine.
No! Stop chasing me! I don't want to hug! No!
Time.
I don't know how to retrieve my power. Dang it.
Walt must be rolling in his grave, says Brandon.
Spelled it wrong. I meant to say, what is your opinion on ponchos? Ponchos? Like, I get a stream this month? Though I downgrade? No. No, not if you downgraded. I just don't remember if we did your ultimate in April or March. I don't remember. It says you're an ultimate still, but you said you downgraded, so don't worry about it. Well, I'm not getting those experience points back now.
Robert Rebel Fleet versus Imperial Fleet says, "You guys are my favorite YouTubers of all time. And I enjoy watching your videos on YouTube. They're awesome and funny. Thank you, General Robert. You're breathtaking. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat, Trayvon. You're breathtaking." Oh, not about Pinocchio, about the ponchos. Oh. I don't know, the ponchos in the game. Ponchos.
Is he gonna kill us all?
No, I'm messing up so bad now.
I didn't know there were people.
Ah!
There are people wearing ponchos in this game. I'm so confused.
I can take him
You
myself.
can't take me yourself. You're gonna have to chase me.
Is there a type of alien that wears ponchos?
Darn it!
Steady.
No! Okay, so after I die again, how do I get my force powers back? Like, or not my force powers, my experience kills back from that's how I died when fighting the robot as I was distracted. I was trying to get back my Dark Souls energy. What button do I press? That death was kind of funny, yeah.
Yeah, I also had a problem with the way they did Beauty and the Beast. Like, his character model looked really weird. Like, he looked like some kind of demonic creature from Hades, the way that they made Beast look. I just, like, every time they try to remake the the movies into... Of course, now I know you guys weren't even asking that, but now I'm already talking about it. It's just like, I don't like any of the live action.
Did you see something move?
Eyes up.
Got it. I'll get after him. Don't let him do that again. Move up. Now. All right. Let's end it.
So the first thing says get your energy back. Says, Garrett.
Position identified. Be sorry.
I'm already sorry. Stop it! Don't hurt me! Nuts!
You had no chance.
Are there any Disney movies that are coming out that I look forward to? Not that I know of.
Oh, you didn't downgrade. Okay, so it's Ghostbusters then. Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you, Trayvon.
Alright. I'm gonna need to lower the difficulty to fight the robot, because I don't remember how to fight the robot. We're just gonna keep dying over and 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 over. And then Trayvon's gonna have over 400 kills in this episode. Deaths. It's only April. April 21st. I still have so many more games to cover this year.
If The Rock produces the Moana one, then maybe I will watch that one.
Wait, you're not counting the deaths from the Breath of the Wild stream too, are you? Because those were accidental deaths. Some were on purpose.
Were they, Luke?
Yes?
Were they?
Wait!
All the deaths, Luke. All of them!
There weren't that many deaths in Breath of the Wild live stream series.
What about all those Nintendo 64 retro games that you've done?
Wario can't die in that.
No.
So no. Back off, creep! Go to sleep.
You don't scare me.
Come on! Whack! Okay, we're gonna teach that robot whose business by messing with the difficulty. Let's go! Vengeance! I haven't gotten to that yet. No! I mean... It's fine!
You will regret that.
Trayvon hasn't got to the Breath of the Wild series yet! I know! Because I'm awesome! I know! I organize stuff! How do I make you go slow? Ah! How do I use slow? Slow! Not push! The other one! No! Ah! Stay away from me! Stay away from me right now! Force! No! No! Not now! Doing important Jedi stuff right now.
Controlled operation.
What about the kitchen?
Scanners failing.
Ah!
Mortality probable.
Heal me. Fix me, fix me, fix me, fix me, fix me. Stop chasing me, you freak! Freak! Nope, don't have time to talk. Woohoo! Now we turn the difficulty back up. Okay.
Thanks, BD1.
Slow as R1. Okay. Slow as R1. I'll remember that. Probably. How do I save the Wookiees? Aw, I'm being generous because I don't count Lego or RPG turn-based battles. Ah! Well, thank you, Trayvon. He hasn't watched the Breath of the Wild live stream series. I don't think he's counting it.
Oh. Glad to help.
Who's ready to fight some imps?
Who wants to go home?
Right,
And who wants to go with me?
the fight.
Yeah! Wookiee free! Okay. 25. Mean droid. Okay, let's go. How's it going?
Good work, Jedi.
Yeah, but I'm not a Jedi yet. Okay. Maybe I am a Jedi. Or maybe I'm an Inquisitor. I'm counting Breath of the Wild. Yeah, but just so you know, every fall in the lava doesn't necessarily mean a death. Death only can be counted when it says game over. That's how it works. You have to count the game overs. Because I have fairies that replenish my health. I have Mifa's Grace, which replenishes my health. Nope! The fairies revitalize you when you have half a heart left. That's what the fairies have always done. It doesn't count. Has to be a game over in Zelda. Death only counts when I say it does. No, death, when you get a game over, I mean, you can't argue that. You got a game over. Game over is death. It's not sus, that's how Zelda works. Why do you think people get fairies in Zelda? You're welcome, Wookiee. I mean, if it said game over, they would be correct. I think I've had 15 game overs in Breath of the Wild. The live stream series.
That's not opening.
Nope. Nope.
That's not moving.
Open the door. Okay, where am I going? Oh, I have to do parkour stuff. Alright. Okay, so Grim Adventure says, well, that's my rule for every game. It has to say game over. Yes. Haha! Awesome, Trayvon. Cool. No, he's not letting me off. It's Trayvon's rule, just like it's my rule.
Saw's up ahead. We must be close.
I didn't pay him. Surprise! Yeah! You have some salad, honey. You want some of this? Come get me, guy. Come jump up here. Let's fight. Isn't this supposed to shoot me? Well, that's because our fridge is busted. Come on, jump up here. Let's party.
Keep it up. We almost got him.
God! Try dodging that. No, I forgot how to block! Ah! Whoa! Yes! I didn't get to slice you in half.
Need a stim.
Next game. Next game will be dismemberment. Ha ha ha! Looking forward to it. Strom Trooper scum. Oh! I can make that. Hoot! Okay, I'm not making that. Why am I not making that? Don't I have, like, super Jedi jumping powers? Anyway, need to save my money going to hotels, so good night. Have a good night, Trayvon. Stay safe, buddy. Okay, that didn't do anything.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, have fun at the hotel. Enjoy your vacation, I guess, or maybe you're just too tired to come home from work. Whoop.
They've got reinforcements.
No, we don't need
Fall back to
reinforcements.
the prison.
What we need is that chest over there. How to get the chest over there? I don't remember. You need double jump. Oh, I don't have double jump currently. Okay, that makes sense. Excellent condition, says YouTube. Okay. Come on, guys, you're getting close to the first hour. Let's see if we can get those 100 likes. We're only at about 60 likes with 70 or 80 people watching. So let's try to get those likes up if we can. Whoa, 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 there's a cat here. Hi, Zell, come here. Come on. Yeah, that pillow smells sus. Come here. Yeah. I don't know, Zelda looked at it and she was swatting your pillow. Yeah, she was like... Look at that. Look at the face she's making. It's like, I don't like this. She's like, okay, that's actually better now. I'm gonna lie down. Watch, she's gonna lie down. Nope, she's chasing you, Amber. She's out for blood. Zelda's going after Amber hardcore.
BD1.
BB1 over here. I need my Jedi fix. Going down. No light, no problem. Lightsaber. Womp. Womp, 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 womp. No, you got church tomorrow. So you can't.
I think it's sealed.
Nope, can't do both. You'll be way too tired, and also you'll be driving on your medicine, so no. Nope. I forbid it.
Can't open it.
You have to sleep if you're gonna be driving. Yeah, that too. Hello again, Zelda.
Can't get
What
through.
do you mean I can't get through? Get through. Go through the door. What? I may have made a slight error. I can just slice this door open, you know. Force push! Luke, you can give Cal a mullet and a full beard. Oh, he's getting a full beard, but stop with the mullets! I am not giving him a mullet. I will give him a full beard, and not peach fuzz. He's gonna have full-blown lumberjack beard. And maybe I will like braid his beard. It'd be the bearded, wait. The beaded, bearded Jedi. Braided, bearded Jedi, yes. Hi. What are you doing? Is that what you want to do? Dude! You will slow down for me. For I am a Jedi, like my father before me. Whoa! I go to work without being cut. How am I supposed to get over there? What? I got dizzy.
How are you feeling, BD1?
BB1 has no way of restoring your health, guy.
Glad.
What now? Darn. Okay, we're just gonna stay here, and it's gonna be fine. Ah! You should give him long hair. I don't mind giving him long hair, but I'm not giving him a mullet. No, long hair and a beard is not a mullet. Mullet is a signature hairstyle. That is a mullet. I'm not turning him into Billy Ray Cyrus. What? Hi, Wookiees.
I'm looking.
No Tommy Oliver haircut. Well, actually, maybe the ponytail look. Wookiees free. Parkour Jedi. Oh, I just realized how I can get more people in here. Jedi Survivor. I'm gonna take my house to the old town road until I ride till I can't ride no more. Is that a song? You have a horse? That's a song, isn't it?
To the prisons! We need the Wookiees to finish this! Hurry!
They've got reinforcements!
Go, go, go!
You! Get the doors jammed!
Aha! What did you think would happen, fool?
We gotta get them out of there.
Oh. Whoa. Whoa! My bad. Doors jammed. Oh, that's our guys. They're stuck there. Hey, how's it going?
Push them back!
We might be able to kill him. I think I'm done.
Oh. Hey,
Valueless.
you don't want to come over here, right?
Incompetent. Scanners failed. You had no chance.
278.
Have I seen how big Jedi Survivor is? What your hype level for the Ahsoka show? I mean, Admiral Thrawn is in it. I liked Admiral Thrawn in the books. The blue guy who looks like a Smurf with a widow's peak haircut, so he looks like Smurf Dracula.
I'm about a 5 for hyping.
Now, where am I? Why did it go all the way back here? No!
Somebody wanted to know if the multiverse gonna ruin Marvel. I didn't know.
Is the multiverse gonna ruin Marvel? I don't know. I mean, I think Brie Larson's already damaged.
You see something?
Have a nice trip! See you next fall! Watch out, what's happening? Ow!
Yeah, someone else.
Yeah, someone up! The hits just keep on coming. Ow! What? What?
Just you and me now.
Who can it be now? So, do I have to fight this guy again, too? No. Okay, so we have to do parkour stuff. We gotta do the parkour stuff. Saber, when... aren't they bringing in, characters from, Star Wars Rebels into Ahsoka's show? Isn't that what the big news is, too? Booyah! I missed!
It's you.
How did I miss? Ow! Pesky stormtroopers and your stormtrooper aim? Darth Vader must have given you guys laser eye surgery.
Get some help.
I'm not coming over to where you are. I'm not hiding, you're hiding. Do I look like I'm hiding? I'm not hiding, I'm over here. It's safe over here.
I'll take you down.
I'm gonna take you down to Chinatown.
Almost got him.
Almost is not got. Wait. Hit me.
Hey,
Thank
BD1.
Cal is violent Jedi. Just wait till dismemberment, Amber. You can hack off people's limbs in the new one. Yep, and it's still T-rated. Woohoo! Sure it does, no blood. Because you cauterize with a lightsaber. Womp. Yes, K-Wing, like Zed, aka Steve Bloom, is in Naruto Season 3, and Ahsoka 2. It's like to have laser surgery. Yeah. If a Jedi was a doctor with a laser surgery.
Got an intruder.
Got a dead stormtrooper! Pew 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 pew. Nice shot!
Resisting. Unwise.
Unwise, don't you come near me!
You missed him.
Don't you move! Crap! I forgot the thing! No!
Is forthcoming.
Stop hugging me! I don't like you! No! I don't like hard mode. Hard mode is mean. He doesn't want a hug. It's a lie. He doesn't want a hug. Zelda, does he want a hug? Zelda says no. Zelda says you're lying. Wow, I hope the load times are better in the new one. Long load times. Gotta do this again. Did you see that? Bye! Go away! Come on! Come on! I can't fight it anymore! Yeah, that's right. Come on, let's run around in a circle. Let's go. Swing and a miss! No, 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 no. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Swing and a miss! You lose! That's what you get, fool. All too easy. Except for the parkour stuff. And everything else. Giant robots. My problem is I keep mistaking my force pull with my force freeze. I mean my force push with my force freeze. And that's why that stupid medical robot thingy keeps getting the jump on me! Uh-oh. Ba-boo, ba-boo, boo, ba-boo, ba-boo! You did! Force freeze! Yay!
so tough.
You're right, I almost fell down.
Have to mess up.
Wow. Now you don't have a torso. I expect you not to have a torso in the new game. This laser sword goes whoosh. Although technically, Return of the Jedi didn't have like too many limbs. There was one limb. You can't cut people's limbs. I believe it's just... Oh, wait. You can't cut people's limbs. I believe it's just the not human characters. Oh, ruining my fun. Stormtrooper limbs are not people, they're stormtroopers. They're bad people. They're humanoid. They're not technically human, they're humanoid. Yeah, stormtrooper limbs, they, like, deserve to be limbless.
The Jedi is here.
Yeah, the Jedi's here. Say goodbye to your face! Ow! I will learn Force Freeze. Red light, green light!
You will regret that.
Ooh, backhanded. Not cool. Ah! Stay away from me, I don't like you. What were you eating? No! No, BB, whatever! Give me the thing!
You'll be sorry.
Ah! Aha! Dismembered, you fool! Woohoo! Oh yeah, no problem. I have a cat. She's sleeping. She's a sleeping co-host and she's in trouble. Hey! Say something!
You've done it! The Wookiees are free! Get to the roof!
Free the Wookiees. Jailbreak. Zelda says meow. Now I get to go back through the funhouse, huh? I want to jump around. Aren't I gonna fight an Inquisitor soon? I think so. Don't say that. Just say goodnight. Good night, Sweet Pea. Thank you.
Need to overcharge this. Thanks.
Cal, what are you doing? Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Haha! It stopped! Good. Okay, well that happened. Nope, Luke, you have to go back to fight the Inquisitor. Oh. Well, I don't want to fight an Inquisitor, so I'm just gonna fight Stormtroopers if that's cool. Now how do we get out of here? Didn't I just go through the madhouse? Oh wait, there's a door that goes out. I'm ready to go now. This has got to be it. I got a bad feeling about this. I swear, if there are any freaky spiders right now, I will probably cry. Hello? Space slugs! Space slugs! Vomiting space slugs! Why are you so strong? Ah! I have no idea how that happened. Why? Why do these load times take so long? Okay then. Need to destroy Space Slug and get back my power. All right, honey. Where'd the slug go? Space slug! Give me my experience back, you jerk! What? That's not fair! Guys, you're supposed to give me back my experience. There's a rule. Unwritten rule. Space slug! That's a space slug. It's gross and it spews vomit. No! Ah, it's spewing grossness.
Help me!
Hey! No! No!
Help!
Yeah, that's what you get, Space Slug.
Can I get some?
No! Well, that happened. I messed up so bad. Hello? I'm supposed to meet my commanding officer. That wasn't so bad. Why are you playing ominous music? I swear, if you have a giant spider jump me right now, I'm going to lose it. Well, we're outside getting some fresh air. 59 minutes. Fresh air. Okay. And wait for it. scanning.
That's the path to the Shadowlands? There has to be a way across. You're right. We can't search the whole forest. Better get back to Saw.
Wait a second. Are those spider webs? Those are trees, right? Those are bones. Those are lots of bones. I think. Oh, this looks safe. This is like a giant glow stick that'll slice off your hand. Alright. Am I playing this game on PS5? Yes.
Expanding into Sector 7. They call it the Shadowlands. It's crawling with hostiles.
I don't want to go to the Shadowlands, Jimbo. That's one way of doing that. I have the high ground, spiders! Oh wow, they're all back now. Hello, Strom Troopers! How are you? Hi! Oh. I'm pretty sure it's shut. What was that? Oh, no, 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 no!
Unwise.
Ah! Can I not be here right now? I choose not to be here right now.
Trivial opposition.
Yahoo!
Your odds of surviving are low. Very low.
Yeah, I don't like that. Go. Nope. Hugs. No hugs. No hugs. No hugs.
This one's mine.
I'm no one's. I'm not possessed. Ah! Flamethrower, no! Ah!
Let's take him on.
Aha! You failed to complete the training.
Unessential.
Someone else get in.
Hee.
Watch my back.
No hugs, no hugs, no hugs! Oh my gosh!
Get the coward.
I'm not a coward, it's called strategic retreat, you jerk! Ah!
That's it for him.
Well, that didn't work out. Later, Grace. Have a great night. Thanks for becoming a member. Hug attack. Yeah, it felt like a hug attack. Not a very nice, warm, welcoming hug attack either. Like the opposite kind of hug attack. What? Let's go through the forest again? Can I just go a different way? This is gonna be one of those days. Yoda told me there'd be days like this. Wait. Wasn't I just here? Oh. Oh. Note to self, avoid the enemies. Which is not this way! Ah! I went the wrong way. Nope, don't want to hang out with you, bye. Yes, ominous Star Wars music is ominous. Overgrown pass. You're an overgrown pass. Man, the Star Wars music in this game is pretty dope, though. Wait a second. Didn't I just... Oh boy. Oh. Oh. Can I get some help here? Oh no! Ah!
Focus your fire.
Ah!
Gotcha.
Okay, well that happened. So we're back to being master
ready,
track
buddy?
stars again.
Jedi! We don't have the firepower to breach this hole.
We're on it.
What? No hogs! You monster! Whoa! Jedi's not recovering. No, I don't want today's special. Shouldn't those be hurting you guys?
I can take him myself.
No, you can't. Okay, maybe you could.
Don't let him run.
Ah, why? No! Ah!
I'm not doing all the work.
You are doing all the work.
Still resisting. Unwise.
It is unwise. Fix me. Darn it!
Incompetent. Essential.
Woohoo! Is it stuck?
Your odds of surviving are
Ow!
very low. Unproductive here.
Whoa!
Still resisting.
That didn't do anything.
Unwise. Populous.
Hi.
Trivial opposition. Scatters.
I lucked out so much. Ah, no! Ah! Ah! No! Oh. Oh, that happened. That's what I get for not taking out the droid first. It's kind of hard to take out the droid with the flamethrower, guys. Well, we're going to have to lower it. Just for this section. You can do it, like. My name's Like now? Oh. I've been reduced to... My name is Like. I lost all my power, didn't I? Oh, I have 2 skill points available. Okay. Well, let's make use of those skill points, shall we? Delay thrust, no. Leaping slash. Attack that allows Cal to push over nearby enemies when he lands. Burst slow. Empower slow. What does empower slow means? Slowing down. Slow is target for longer duration. Improved stems. Enhanced survivor skills. Cal's momentum is increased. Agile. Automatically deflects. Ooh. 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 Sweet. Having fun now. Okay, and improve stems, enhance survival skills. No. Slow. Yes. Maybe. Leaping slash. Okay, we'll do this one. This is where the fun begins. Now you're slower. Okay, round 2. I mean 3. I mean, you know what I mean. Save again. Meditate, fool. We should name the time code that. This is where the fun begins. Fresh air. Okay. This game must not have the lightsaber throw skill. I thought it does. It does later, I'm pretty sure. I remember tossing my lightsaber at people. At least I thought it did. What? I can skip the forest? I could have skipped the forest. No, the Chewies! How dare you!
Sit back, I've got this.
Yeah! Slow. Slow!
You will regret that.
I will regret nothing.
Get him.
No! Oh, I regret it! I regret it!
I captured.
Get him.
Acknowledged.
Give me a stim.
Blast him! Get in there!
Woohoo!
The enemy!
BD1, stim.
Ah! Put me down, you cretin!
Need a stim.
Oh, I hate these guys so much!
He's looking pretty hurt. Don't let up! Come on, come at me!
No, I don't want to, bye.
Help, BD1.
Woohoo! No! Yeah, I don't want to be here all night. Get him, Luke. Thank you, Jeffrey. I already used my stuff, right? Yeah, I already did. Okay. Stupid flamethrower men.
We'll beat you! Hurry, end it! Chase him!
You will regret that. Ah, inflicted.
I can't fight anymore! The Jedi!
Oh, I dodged you!
Blocking my blows.
Yes, I don't want to get shot. Thank you very much.
I need help.
He's mine! I think I'm done.
Help, BD1.
Why would you slow down in the middle of running? Darn it! I thought Cal had like a roll or something. Oh, crap. Ray. Nope. What? Oh, I hate you. Can't be changed in combat. Fine, I'll change it after. Get away from me, you creep.
He can't beat all of us. I'm on him.
Now.
Go away!
Come on and fight him.
No.
Toss it.
Get the enemy. Someone else get up here. This is it for us.
Jeez.
Back up, I've got this. Got a solid guard.
Hurry, end it.
Gosh.
Still resisting. Online. No opposition.
Ah.
Essential.
Gosh. Let me run! Let me run! Oh! No! Ah! Stupid medical droids!
Still resisting? Unwise.
I meant slow! Slow! Stupid droids! I hate you! Huh?
Everyone! These have been hard years. We've lost comrades, friends, family to the Empire. Dark times. And yet the fire still burns. Hope still burns. The Jedi are not yet lost. We are not yet lost. Kashyyyk is not yet lost. For the cause! You've seen what the Empire has done to Kashyyyk. These stories are playing out all over the galaxy. My partisans could use a Jedi on our side.
I'm honored. But we have our own mission I can't walk away from. Not yet.
The offer stands. Keep it in mind.
Cal, I'm Mari Kosan, and this is Commander Choisik.
Sorry. I'm not quite fluent.
Choisik says he'll do whatever he can to find Tarful and vouch for you.
Do you think he's still alive?
Have faith, Cal. We'll be in touch with your ship. For the cause.
Mm-hmm. Okay, there we go. For the cause!
Seems like Saw's willing to do whatever it takes.
He has his own way of doing things, yes. But these are dire times. We need leadership like Saw's.
Even when it means risking your lives?
Someone has to stand up to the Empire. Why not us?
I admire that.
And we have something in common. Safe journey, Cal.
Wait, where am I going now? Oh, I can leave now, right?
I'm glad we could help the Wookiees.
Freeing the oppressed, that's where the passion to keep fighting comes from. Every death, every dead end creates a fighter who isn't afraid to lose. Enough of them, and we'll take the day.
How do I leave? Hey, Wookiees. I can't heal.
Thanks.
Later, people.
Doing okay, BD1?
Wait, is this an 18?
I've been monitoring Imperial communications, and I picked up something. Project Augur has been reactivated. The Empire may be close to finding another Zepho tomb.
Looks like we still have work to do.
What is this place?
You think Saw and the others will be okay? Always looking on the bright side, huh?
Forest Trench?
Hey, thanks. For everything. Yeah? Let me see.
Okay. Got a bad feeling about this. Woohoo.
I hear you, BD. Let me see.
Okay, then.
Hey, Seer.
Cal, good to see you back in one piece. Mari Kosan contacted us. We know you couldn't find Tarful.
I love risking our lives for nothing. It's fantastic.
It wasn't for nothing. Mari and Choysic will come through.
I like your optimism. We could all use a little of that now and then.
Hey, I'm a positive guy, too. I'm positive that if I die, I'll be very upset.
You did good, Cal. We might not have found Tarful yet, but you saved lives today. Don't forget that.
Thanks.
What did Lilo and Stitch do? I thought they already have the cast of Hawaiians or something like that.
Ready to move?
Bongo. Oops.
Back to Zepho, huh?
The Empire might have found a Zepho tomb. We can't waste any time.
They recast the role of David.
High stakes game from one of Saw's fighters. A few extra credits couldn't hurt, you know?
Gambling. Grease, use your head. One of these days, the Haxian brood is going to catch up with you.
Those slubs? I'll hear them coming from a parsec away.
I don't need your gambling habit causing us more trouble with murderous criminal syndicates.
You're right, I know it. I just want to blow off some stress every once in a while, you know? Anyway, all of that is in the past. I'm sure it won't be a problem. We're about to drop out of hyperspace. Sit down.
Oh, so they lied and said that the reason why they recast the person is because they supposedly found troublesome things on his social media from years ago. Yeah, but they excuse social media. They excuse certain actors, but they won't. Okay, whatever. I mean, that's Disney just having a double standard. I mean, what else is new? But it looks like the person they recast David with isn't even Hawaiian, though. So... eh. Meh. Alright. I need to go to my little, healing place. My little circle friend here. Ah, there it is. Heal me, please. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't really like The Mandalorian Season 3 either. You know, to each their own, but it's the weakest season for me. I didn't like a lot of the direction of this season. I'm hoping the Ahsoka show is good. And unfortunately, Sons of Gaming, that's the world we live in, though. A lot of the Western world bows down to mob mentality. And Hollywood stars get away with eating people. Like the poor director and the other person who were killed by Alec Baldwin, you know, he got off scot-free. All the charges were dropped. He's, you know, he has it on his conscience and he'll never forget it. But, I mean, he literally, for his negligence, he killed 2 people. But he got away with it, because he's a Hollywood elite. It's just how it goes.
There's a long journey ahead of us. These ancient tombs didn't survive all this time because they were easy to find.
It's a challenge I'm willing to take.
I can see that. I'm glad you believe in what we're trying to accomplish.
Yeah, they should have called it, the girl, exactly.
I wasn't sure at first.
I don't blame you. You were alone on Bracca a long time, probably expecting Jedi from the High Council. But instead, you got us.
And you got me. We're in this together.
Yes, we are.
Yup, I hear you, Chad. I follow a lot of, like, South Korean news and stuff like that. The stuff going on between China and Russia is pretty scary. And the fact that the Chinese dollar is going to pass the USD as a worldwide currency, that's even more terrifying. That means the US is going to lose their stakes and trades and all kinds of stuff. Like, we're in bad shape. I never thought I would see it get this bad, but, you know, unfortunately Americans have their focus on celebrities and
Strom Troopers
all
here
kinds of bizarre things that the rest of the world is just laughing at us and moving right on past us.
I'll do what I can to monitor their movements.
Something about this doesn't feel right. The Empire doesn't give up ground.
I know. I feel it too.
Watch yourselves, okay?
You too.
Now, technically, isn't the that private launch of that spaceship from Elon Musk, isn't that a South America or South Africa victory or something like that? Technically, Africa's not really part of the Western world, is it? Or is it? Because Elon Musk is from South Africa, isn't he? Or I thought he was. So he's technically not American or not not European. Well, yeah, Americans are too worried about first world problems, and our 2 biggest enemies have now become best friends. They're BFFs. That's terrifying. I could get into it more, but, I mean, Western society is falling apart. And basically, I'll just say this. We have come to the point as a society where passing common sense laws to protect children is like national news. That's how far we've fallen. Like how deranged and decrepit and disgusting our society has become that they start freaking out over common sense laws that the rest of the world has and make a big stink about it. Like, that's when you know you've lost, when literally smaller states have to make laws to protect kids, when it should just be common sense. That's terrifying. So, I don't know. I don't see any coming back from this. I mean, we've already... The damage has been done. Maybe a couple states can pull away or something. I don't know. It's just...
Hi, BD.
Crazy.
Just won't open.
I never thought I would see things spiral out of control this quickly. I thought it would take maybe like 50 years or something, but it happened in 10 years. That's terrifying. We gotta get our priorities straight, or we're gonna be in big trouble with, like, foreign powers soon. I'm just saying. But people are too worried about, you know, their iced cappuccinos and their fast food and being able to use certain restrooms. They're not even looking at the bigger picture. And, well, we made our bed, we gotta lie in it. But the rest of the world isn't gonna wait for us to get our act together. They're gonna keep moving forward and doing stuff. And you don't want your enemies to pass you.
BD, help
No
me.
offense to Russia and China, but technically they're our enemies, so you don't want them to have a leg up on you in anything. But I want to talk about that space shuttle thing, because that was actually kind of cool. I know that the media is trying to spin it and say that, you know, because they don't like Elon Musk, because he took over Twitter and they're still, you know, crying about it. But the whole rocket that they launched, it wasn't supposed to
Are you in Greece safe?
actually get off the
Worry about
ground.
the mission. I'll worry about keeping us off their radar. We'll be fine.
And that wasn't like a government launching a space shuttle. That was a private citizen. So that is a huge accomplishment. They actually got it. I believe the space shuttle got up into space, or it orbited. It got up to Earth and then it exploded, or something. And I saw like some crazy people on Twitter making fun of it, like, another failure for Musk. But it's like, I believe the test shuttle was only supposed to lift off, and everything else that happened after that was supposed to be like a milestone victory for their company or something. And people forget how many NASA shuttles would explode all the time. 80s, 90s, 70s. Even before we actually sent a man to the moon. Like, we had so many failures that eventually we learned how to do it better. So this private citizen and his company, you know, they had the shuttle explode, but they'll learn from that, and who knows, in a couple years they might have a successful launch where they send their very own rocket to the moon or somewhere else. You know? That's still pretty amazing. But, you know, as society, we like to scorn people and make fun of them if we don't agree with their, you know, political opinions or whatever. Instead of, you know, praising, like, achievements of mankind, we subjugate ourselves to, like, two opposing sides. And if you don't have a view from the opposing sides, then you're an enemy if you're a centrist. Where I basically sit. Because I haven't chosen a side, I'm like, you know, the most dangerous person alive. Where I believe in free thinking and, you know, actually studying up on the people that we're quote-unquote bringing into office. But that makes me a bad person.
Enemy position reached.
Whoop. We'll buy now. Glitch. But I'm very proud of the Mario movie, though. Nintendo's making some serious bank. Have you guys been seeing how well the Mario movie's been doing in the box office? This is Nintendo's first ever, like, 3D animated movie. And they're killing it. Like, you know, doing really well with the movie, I mean. Whoop. Ah!
We actually won? Really?
It officially destroyed Frozen 2 now? No way. It did? Okay, I need to double check this. Mario box office. I don't think it passed. Frozen made $1.4 billion. What is Mario at now? Yeah, they're trying to say domestic. I don't care about domestic. What's its actual box office? Fox Business is saying that it's nearing $1 billion, but it's not giving me an exact... There we go. 2 days ago was at 850 million worldwide, according to Forbes. It is now April 22nd. So Fox Business had a article about 8 hours ago. And all they're saying is it's getting near $1 billion. So, I mean, I think it'll do it. I think domestically it'll destroy Frozen. And it hasn't released in Japan yet, right? Something like that. It hasn't even released in Japan yet? Holy smokes. That's crazy. Good on Big N. They mostly count the box office after Sunday, so it's at 850 million from 2 days ago. So what's it currently at right now? That's just what I want to know. But if I was Bob Iger, I would be very concerned with Illumination. Because if Nintendo basically, you know, makes this whole cinematic universe or whatever, and they expect the people who work on their property to show their characters respect and not put nonsense in the movies, then Disney is going to be done. Because Disney has to throw everything in to listen to mob mentality, and all Illumination has to do is just do what Nintendo says, which is, you know, make sure our characters are done correctly, and we have to approve everything. If we don't like something, do it over. Disney doesn't have that mindset anymore. They don't even care about making money anymore at this point. Doesn't seem like it. They're losing tons of subscriptions on Disney Plus. They're losing money at the theme parks. I have no idea what Disney's doing. I don't even know how they run a business in a sense anymore.
Feeling okay?
They're celebrating 100 years, but their profits are the lowest it's been in probably, I'd say, 15 years.
I'll lead them away. I'll start. No!
Jedi! Let's do this. You want to rock? You want to rock? Rock! Come on! Come on, come on, come on!
On target. Do this.
No, I just want to know, like, how many female, like, Strom Troopers are they going to put into, Jedi Survivor? Like, are they going to be, like, an equal ratio with the guys, or are they going to throw in, like, tons of waves of, like, females for me to mow down with my lightsaber? Because equality. Which I don't, I feel weird about that. Like, killing women. Killing guys, I don't care about. I know. Terrible, but... You know, for the most part, in most of the world outside of the Western world, did you guys know that men still go to war? And women are, like, responsible for taking care of the home front when a man's at war? So that the family's life doesn't fall apart, so the kids, you know, have someone to help them out, and bills get paid, and family gets taken care of, which is a very important job, which a lot of people in this country laugh at people like that. But being a mom and being a person who nurtures and cares for children and grows them up right, that's very important. Men tend to be very strict with kids. You know, women are more caring and understanding. Guys can be kind of, we'll say, rough or come across kind of stern. When I was a kid, I'll give you an example. I wasn't afraid of my mom when she would come home from my work. If my mom said, let's say I did something like sass my mom, which I'm sarcastic, I have a mouth, right? I sassed my mom before going to school. And before I got on the bus, she told me she was going to tell my dad when my dad got home from work. And I'm thinking, my mom totally forgot about this. I went to school. There wasn't any problem. My dad got home from work. Well, he found out about what I did earlier in the day. So, whoops. I learned not to do that again in that way. I still sassed my mom. I still am kind of like, you know, sassy and whatever. But, like, not to that extent. I did say something pretty mean to my mom. I don't remember what it was, though. But my dad, you know, he set me straight when he got home. But for the most part, I mean, you know, that's dude's job. Supposed to be disciplined. You're supposed to discipline your kids. You can't let them control you. You let them control you, then you have the society we're living in right now, which is anarchy, pretty much. If you have kids, you can't see them as a burden. You have to, you know, love them, take care of them, teach them right from wrong. That way when they grow up, they can be good, outstanding members of society and actually improve society instead of tearing it apart. And unfortunately, past 15 years, people haven't really been doing that. It's been the opposite. They've let television and movies and video games and all kinds of things raise their kids proper. And, well, unfortunately, their TV and their movies are controlled by Hollywood, you know, propaganda. So, where do you think your kids pick up things from? It's not the parents, it's not necessarily school and teachers, it's what they see on an everyday basis. What they hear, what they think is okay. The news basically raises kids now. And the news is just sensationalism garbage, both sides.
Want to check it out?
There isn't really a fair and equal news source anymore.
What is it?
It's either right or left, no in between.
You're not getting away.
That's the truth, so. Run, 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 run. Hello? Did I kill you all? Okay. Let's go here. Your mom used to slap you and tell you off? Oh, I got spanked as a kid sometimes. My parents, we didn't really have the movement that they have nowadays where it's like disciplining a child is abuse, which is weird. It's like, how are they supposed to learn right from wrong? If there's no consequences for doing something bad, how do you learn from it? You know? Now, I didn't get in trouble a lot, but when I did, I got grounded, or if I did something really bad, yeah, I got spanked. But most times, I just spent, what was it, timeout chair, or I was grounded. Being grounded from playing video games, that was terrible. So I had to learn real quick, don't be a brat. You won't get to play Super Mario. My dad got really clever with punishments when video games were more of a prominent thing. I did something really bad, and he found out about it. He'd walk in very casually, pat me on the head, unplug my NES, and that was that. And I was like, oh crap. I lost my Nintendo privileges. No! Especially on a weekend, that was killer. I was messed up. But, you know, I really respect that my dad did that, because sometimes when I was a little punk, I had to learn not to do that. And I did. So, you know, I'd say I was successful. Uh-oh. Aside from my sarcastic humor, it still survived. Crap. Dun, 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 dun. Did Brianna fall asleep on us? My gameplay was too bad, she ran away, right? Believe it or not, Chad, there are actually crazy pundits in this country, in my country, that think grounding is like some like horrible like third world crime or something you would do to a child. Like they have tried to eradicate a parent's ability to parent in this country. Like they see grounding as like something extreme now. Like in the early 2000s, there was always this big thing on television where you had the political pundits saying spanking was horrible and it was abuse. And they tried to abolish it, but then they went after grounding and they went after any type of discipline. It was crazy. I don't know if they're still doing it, but I last remember I was reading an article in 2010 where some teacher in California was trying to get rid of, or was trying to get a parent in trouble for grounding their kid. Which was weird because the kid actually stole something. I think it was from like the New York Post or something like that. There was this kid that went into a candy store and they stole like, I think it was $100 worth of stuff. And the parents found out about it, and the person was a minor, so they couldn't go to jail, and they weren't going to send him to juvie, right? So the parents grounded the kid from, he was a football player. So they grounded him from football at school. Like, he would, after school, he would have to come home, and he would have to, you know, he wouldn't get to play in the football season because he did something bad. Also, he had to get a job, and he had to, you know, basically pay back the money that he stole, which I think that's great parenting. But a teacher in California was going all ape crazy and saying because, like, the parents were taking the child's ability to play sports, which this wasn't a child, by the way, this is a 16-year-old kid, you know, it caused, like, this whole thing. And I don't remember what happened to that story afterwards. I didn't really follow up with it because it was just kind of like a passing story that was in the newspaper. Like, I don't get the newspaper anymore. I don't, like, subject myself to American media at all. I get my news from over in Asia, and it's just like a little tiny blurb on my social media feed, and I just, like, look it up in English, and it's like, oh, okay, so there's, like, there might be a hurricane that's going to hit America, or, you know, Biden fell down the stairs again, or, you know, something like that. It's just very brief. It's not like people going back and being like, oh, Biden fell down the stairs. Let's talk about it for 20 minutes and what this means for our country. You know, that's how we do news, is like people go back and forth. They take one story and they talk about it over and over and over again, like from different angles, so that it gets stuck in your head. Whereas people overseas, when they get their news, it's just like really quick, and they just go to the next news story. But, you know, yeah. To the rest of the world, we look like crazy people, but it'll never change. Because these corporations are owned, like just about every news agency you can think about is owned by like a big conglomerate. It's not a conspiracy theory, it's true. Like they're owned by like millionaires and Hollywood elite people. So they make a lot of money. They can't, you know, they're not just going to go away and be like, we're going to ratify the news. It's like, nope, they're already bought and paid. So, like, there's no really such thing as an honest journalist anymore. Look at BuzzFeed, for instance. BuzzFeed is done. Like, BuzzFeed was finally destroyed because they weren't turning a profit anymore, and the person who owned them was like, yep, that's it. You're done. And people are crying about it on Twitter. I'm laughing about it, you know, because they were like, they were Pulitzer-winning journalists. It's like, they were basically bottom feeders that were always, like, writing, like, hit pieces against, like, video games and certain actors they didn't like, and Japan, and all kinds of stuff. Like, they weren't really honest journalists. They were honest for your point of view. And now they're gone, and they have to learn the code. Haha. And hopefully next will be Kotaku, because once Kotaku's gone, I think video game journalism can actually start to come back and be less of a joke. Because Kotaku is the biggest clown, like, journalist company there is for video games. And they hardly ever talk about games anyway, so it wouldn't be, like, a major loss. Whoops. Whoa! Rocket Man? Where? Where are you, Rocket Man? I don't see you. He's a Rocket Man. But yeah, Chad, dude, it's crazy over here too. But yep. And just so people know, Chad is from Asia. He's from the Philippines. So they have a completely different culture than we do over in America. And what we as Americans, if there are Americans and Canadians here, we have to respect other people's countries. Like, it's, you know, even if they have, like, different ways of doing stuff, we're all supposed to, you know, respect one another and understand that, you know, the West can't rule every world. They have their own ways of doing things, and if we actually would keep our nose clean and out of a lot of people's business, we'd actually be doing a lot better as a society instead of trying to police the world when the world doesn't want to be policed by us. They've come to the point where a lot of them are all modern now anyway, and they're just trying to do their own thing to some extent. The really bad ones, yeah, I guess you have to do something, especially if they come after you, but for the most part, you know, we don't have to tell everybody what they're supposed to do. Back in World War II, maybe, but that was a completely different set of circumstances. I can't fly in those, can I? Like, full mask off, I will tell you straight up, if another Yahtzee rises to power, they'll win this time. Because we're so divided as a country, like, no one will work together. So we better hope and pray no, you know, WW3 happens, because we're not winning that one. Just totally honest. There's too much infighting. You have to be united as a country in order to, you know, go and do something that big. Like Lincoln said, divided you fall. Whoop. I always liked him. He has a cool hat. I respect people with cool hats. Did you guys ever see that one anime about, like, Lincoln being, like, this mech who had, like, a missile launcher shoot out of his hat? I know it's kind of funny, but I always thought that was kind of interesting. Like, they turned him into a robot. I can't tell you what anime it was. It was a long time ago. It was in the 90s or something like that. And I don't even know if the show was about him. He was a character in it. If that rings any bells for people, I'd love to know the name of it. Whoop. Just like they turned our Ninja Turtles into, like, what did they do to them? They turned them into not robots. They were like kind of like Kamen Riders or mutants or something like that, like giant mutants before they did the you know how Michael Bay made the big turtles? In Japan in the 90s, they took the Ninja Turtles and they basically Michael Bay-ified them. But, like, they were still the Ninja Turtles. They were colorful. They were just, like, giant. And I think they had morphers or something to get that big, or they shouted something to get, like, really, you know, big. Brianna, I'm lost! Ah! I made it. Now. No! That dude did not like me. He has not liked me this entire time. If you guys remember how to play this game, feel free to jump in. I'm trying to get to, I think, a secret Jedi cave or something. I don't remember. Strom Troopers everywhere. 135. So many Storm Troopers. Storm Troopers. Killer goats. And exploring planet. Not a Jedi cave. You're looking for another Imperial base. Ah! Oh, your Xbox controller died? Were you playing all the way over again, Brianna, so you can beat me again? You speedrunners. Don't! I mean, it's not like it's hard to beat me, though. I'm really bad with getting lost. Whoop! Wait, did I fall? Haha! I survived! Sweet! I'm alive! Just so you guys know, I am totes scared about playing Advance Wars again tomorrow. I had a horrific nightmare that Amber woke me up during, and I thought I was playing Advance Wars still. She was like, why did you pick this game? It's like, for nostalgia purposes! I loved Advance Wars when I was in high school. And the fact that Way Forward made it just like it was is terrifying. Even playing on casual mode and getting wrecked. Ah! But nope, I'll be playing Advance Wars in the morning. Yay. I'm not that old, Chad. No, I'm not having Vietnam flashbacks. How dare you, sir? How old do you think I am? I'd have to be my dad's age to serve in Nam. I don't even know how old my dad is, though. I think he's... Well, let's see. When I last saw him in person 4 or 5 years ago, he had still blonde hair, and now he looks like Santa Claus. He's got soft white hair, and he's got a long white beard, but he's still thin like me. But he looks like thin Santa. He looks like Tim Allen Santa when he's thin. So I think my dad now is 61, maybe. That's what you get, you stupid goat. Ah! It didn't die! Oh my gosh! I froze you! I froze you! That's not freezing! I used the wrong one. Crap, 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 crap. Ah! I thought I had chopped it in half! Stupid goat. Don't insult the goat. If all the Skywalkers are dead and Rey is still alive, that means Palpatine won. I know, right, monkey? I know. I know. The logic of Disney Star Wars doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't. Rey has never had an entire loss in her entire life, and she's gonna become the Jedi Master? She's never known failure. And I guarantee you, the person who is going to be directing and writing that movie is going to be one of those Forces female people, and they're going to write another movie where Rey is completely invincible. She can do no wrong, she can never lose, she can never fail. Which, actually, Jedis fall. Jedis improve and Jedis get better. Failing is actually part of a hero's journey. I mean, that's just basic writing 101. Uh-oh. No! My lightsaber. You can't have it.
Stim, BD. Good work, BD.
Nobody wants to read about or watch a hero that succeeds the first time off the bat. My stance is the same as Mark Hamill's. When he was reading the script for The Force Awakens by J.J. Abrams, he was actually very excited. It was a very well-written script. It had Harrison, it had Carrie in it, and he was just waiting to see what his big thing was going to be. Uh-oh, I used the wrong one again, didn't I? Freeze! Ha 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 ha! Now you're dead! Now you're dead. Bye-bye. So he was reading the script originally. He was like, wow, this is actually a pretty good script. He's like, I can't wait to see what happens when I come in. And then he was reading further in the script, and there's this lone lightsaber that appears when they're getting ready to fight Kylo Ren at the film's climax. And Mark Hamill originally thought, wow, that scene is me. Like, the person who catches the lightsaber and starts with this awesome reveal in the forest is the guy who fights Kylo Ren. It's the return of Luke Skywalker. That's amazing. And he keeps reading it, and he's like, Rey catches it? But she hasn't had any training. You know? And he's like, that doesn't make any sense. And what am I doing? He says, I'm sulking on some planet? And I hate the Jedi now? He's like, that's not something Luke would do. You know, he had like... poor Mark Hamill had a war inside of his head about what the Luke Skywalker he created was like, and what the one Ruin Johnson and J.J. Abrams were making. Like, that's terrible to do to somebody that actually loves the character they did. I mean, who does that? What kind of sick person does that? Takes a beloved character like that and then ruins it for an entirely new generation of fans, and also the fans that were still alive to remember how great the character is. Like, what kind of sick, demented person is that? You know what I mean? I'm still very mad at Disney for ruining my favorite Jedi. You know? Also, they could just make Rey look like she's better than everybody else. That's stupid storytelling. And that's why the Disney movies suck. It's because they don't know how to actually make a hero's journey. If Rey was a likable character, she would have lost an arm or a leg. She's never been maimed, she's never been scarred, she's never lost. She's just, you know, perfect. And that's boring. How many times did we watch Luke Skywalker struggle as Star Wars fans? Whether it was, even when he was a Jedi Master, how much did we see Luke struggle before he succeeded? Dang it. Also, think about it this way. Let's turn the subject around from Star Wars. Your favorite anime. I won't say a name. I'll just use an example for an anime, okay? Those Ishkai things. The people being teleported to other worlds. You know? When they end up, like, being transported from, like, Japan, or they die and they get reincarnated, and the first episode, are they normally, like, kicking butt and taking names? Like, in the first episode? Not usually. You know, they're learning the ropes of that world. Fighting for survival. And in Sword Art Online's case, you know, Kirito was a character that had been a beta tester in the game. He knew the ropes because he'd been playing it for a very long time. Probably for a year or so with a bunch of other players. So he had the gist for probably the first, like, maybe 20 hours of the game. But all of that couldn't prepare him for what really happened with the game, you know, because the stakes were so high that you could die. That's why I really like the first season of Sword Art Online, is because it had stakes. It had, like, ow, dang it. I'm hosed. Yikes! Ah! My gosh! Hard mode doesn't let up! Ah! Stop that! Ah! You handle this, okay? You handle it. I jumped over their heads! Ah! I hope you survive this too. Come on, guys. Let's give you some exercise.
It's our job to train.
Woohoo! I ran around, but I eventually won. Okay. So, yeah. That's what anime does, is it's just like the basic hero's journey. No matter what it is, when the hero starts out, the hero stumbles, the hero falls, the hero makes mistakes. And then as, you know, the seasons go on and on and on and on and on, the character becomes more OP. They become more powerful. The problem with Rey is Rey was always overpowered in everything she does. Everything from how well she knows Jakku to how she can pilot a spaceship when she's never been on one. You know, everything she did, she just naturally could do, and that's boring. And sometimes even these OP characters, they deal with, like, tragedy, so people keep reading about them. Look what happened to Luffy. We'll use One Piece for an example. Luffy watched his brother killed in front of him in a horrific way. And Luffy was already, you know, starting to get pretty OP, and things were improving for him a little bit in his crew. And then he got separated from his crew, which was tough. And then he had to watch his brother Ace get killed in front of him. Somebody who he loved and respected so much in the world. His own brother. You know? And he took those lessons and he carried them with him. You know? And he became a better character because of that. Ah, Rocket. Even Goku. Yeah. Goku died. Like, Goku was the main character. Imagine this. Goku is a character that they established in 85, right? Beloved character in the Dragon Ball franchise. Then they start Dragon Ball Z, a new chapter in Goku's life. His ending in Dragon Ball, he had a wife and kids. You know, things were going really well for him. He was the champion of the world. And all of a sudden, he finds out he has a brother from space. And this is an iconic character in Japanese mythology, you know, like Goku. Like, he's really big in the anime scene. Kids who watched him in the 80s were now growing up in the 90s as teenagers and young adults. Other people that were still watching Dragon Ball in reruns were now watching Dragon Ball Z start out. And what do they do? What does Toriyama do with the beloved Goku character? Not only does he team him up with his arch nemesis, Piccolo, but also, in order to defeat his brother, who's more powerful than both Piccolo and Goku combined. Now remember, this is a show about Goku. Toriyama and company decide to kill off the main character at the start of the spin-off series, Dragon Ball Z. And that sent shockwaves through Japan. You know, because he died in the manga first, of course, but then to see it animated was like, whoa, you know? That was a big deal because that was their hero. So many people grew up with Goku in the 80s and then saw, like, Dragon Ball Z. And it's not like he just had, like, his, you know, death thing happen to him like in Dragon Ball where he's almost died or, you know, something like that. Like, literally, he had a heroic send-off. He fought an enemy that he couldn't defeat, really, without teaming up with Piccolo. And they barely won. These were OP characters in the original show, but they changed it so that even though these were the champions, they were coming up against a threat that was require sacrifice. Could you honestly see Rey doing something like that for her students when she didn't even sacrifice herself for Kylo? Like, she let the Skywalker bloodline die so the Palpatine bloodline could exist, and then she stole the name. If she was a real hero, then she would have died in place of Kylo Ren, but of course Disney can't do that. You know? They redeemed Ben Skywalker by having him die for Rey. Do you see how bad writers are Disney is? Like, Disney used to be cream of the crop with writers, but now they're jokes. They don't know how to write characters. They only know how to write bad fan fiction. They can't even take the basic lessons of what a hero's journey entails. They can't do it. They have to change it and twist it so that it fits whatever their, you know, thing is. I owed you that from before. Okay. I think we're making headway now. Rey isn't a Skywalker. She's a Palpatine. She's not a Skywalker. She just changed her name. If they were going to do something interesting with her character, I'll tell you what they would do. They would have her struggle with the dark side, but no, you can't have that. Why? Because little girls look up to Rey. Never mind an entire, like, 4 generations of people looked up to Luke Skywalker. No, we can belittle and we can make fun of and we can destroy Luke's character, but we can't do anything to Rey because she's a, you know, she's a role model for today's little girls. Can't have anything happen to Rey. Can't teach little girls life lessons. No. Rey has to be the bestest ever. You know? But I mean, sometimes it's good to tell stories where heroes fail so that we as people who, like, really see these fictional characters on such a high pedestal, because not everything in our life is going to go well either, and we don't really have stories for us in our culture anymore that deal with losing, that deal with loss, that deal with death, that deal with pain, that deal with suffering, that deal with comeback stories. Think long and hard in your head. When's the last time that you saw anybody in this country build up a comeback story for somebody who went through insane odds to get where they were? Whether it was in the business world, whether it was a sports thing. When's the last time we had a sports movie where a person lost a limb and had to learn how to go about their life without a leg, but then made a comeback and got a prosthetic leg and then won that race that they originally were, you know, running? Like, when do we have those stories anymore? We don't. Replaced with all kinds of nonsense. There's nothing about the human spirit that really we focus on to build up anymore. We just kind of, like, make fun of it, and we don't bring attention to it. We bring attention to nonsense. We don't actually do anything to improve our human condition, our souls. That's the sad thing. There's plenty of that in wrestling. Wow. I should chuck this job and just become a motivational speaker. I think people need it. Why do we fall? So we can learn to build ourselves up again. Crap! I think I'm getting close to their secret base now. What do you think, Luke? Is Naruto a good example for stories about pain, loss, suffering, and triumph? Yeah. Naruto is a great example, but it's not a Western story. That's Japanese. Japanese people know how to write. They know how to tell character stories. We don't anymore. You know, we hire actors based on not their merit, but the way they look. You know, we're not interested in telling good stories. We're interested about appearance and how we are perceived by other people. We don't put ourselves out there and tell our stories anymore. We used to. We used to be very good storytellers. We don't do that anymore. We've had a completely different mindset and ideology. Like, we're afraid of what everybody thinks all the time. And there are going to be people in this life who don't like you. You just have to get over it. You have to hang out with the people that do like you and do care about you and not worry about the haters in life. You know? Because there is no perfect society where everyone is going to get along. Our differences is what makes us unique and different. It's how we, you know, learn to get along with people that don't necessarily like us and we don't like them. We can't do that anymore. Well, I mean, the West can't do it anymore, but guess what? Asia and Russia and all those other places, they do. They're leaps and bounds ahead of us when it comes to, you know, cooperation and working with other nations. All we do is fight with people and say that we're upset with them for not doing our way of life and blah, 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 blah. You know, we don't know how to meet people where they live, and we don't know how to respect people for having different cultures than us. We can't, it doesn't compute. We have to change their culture to fit our culture. And you know I'm right about this. Look what American anime companies try to do. They try to change the source material for Japanese characters to fit, you know, Western thinking. To the point where sometimes they get into big fights with Japanese companies, like over manga and anime, for like changing the source material to fit whatever their philosophy is. And the original like manga creator or whatever finds out about it, and they're annoyed. And then these people like Kotaku and all these other people, they make articles making fun of the animator for not understanding what life in this country is like, and how dare he have an opinion for trying to change his works, trying to change his subtitles and what his story is, completely changing characters and have them say things they never said or ever thought. You know?
In pursuit.
I just ran around in circles, didn't I? Or maybe I did. Maybe there's a different Strom Troopers. Ah!
Are you sure he's dead?
You can't date a cartoon character? Not really. Let's not get into that weird topic. There's all kinds of strange things with that. In both our society and other societies, there are men who fall in love with the notion of 2D girls because a 2D girl will never hurt them the way that a 3D girl can. And that's why they shy away from dating women. Real women. It's because they don't want to be hurt. They don't want to be nagged. They don't want... their ideal, the perfect woman, is a woman that basically doesn't do anything to hurt them or never has any type of animosity toward them or whatever. But at the same time, they don't really have a real relationship with that because... Even as a married person, like Amber and I get into, you know, scuffles sometimes. It's working through those problems that makes us, you know, be together more and understand each other and have good communication. You know, if I was the perfect person in her eyes and she was the perfect person in my eyes, then we wouldn't really evolve as a couple. We really wouldn't, you know, grow with each other and all this other stuff. We'd just be our own versions of what we think is perfection. Oh no, Chad, I'm not getting into the raunchy side of things with that. I was keeping it very, very low-key. Darn it, I got so far that time and then I died. There's got to be a better way of doing this. I don't want to do this anymore. I've tortured myself enough. I've already lowered the difficulty and I'm still lost. The only perfect people are imperfect people. That's correct. We as humans are flawed people. It's like Alfred says, why do we fall? So we can learn to pick ourselves up again. That's a great saying. That's a great mindset. Stupid stormtroopers. Stupid troopers. The only reason you don't like the Kenobi show is because it changed Obi-Wan Kenobi's personality. He's now a coward who's hiding. He has cut himself off from the Force, which is something he never did prior to, you know, this Disney prequel. He was always watching over Luke Skywalker and talking to Qui-Gon in Tatooine, but they wanted to make a story where they could take... This is what Disney does. They take these iconic characters that you love, that they didn't create, that George Lucas made, and then they bring them down so that they can build them up the way they want and change how they are. Obi-Wan had a lot of great stories that were canon after, you know, the prequels. And that was a very cool Obi-Wan. That's not the Obi-Wan you guys got. And Obi-Wan never fought Darth Vader prior to Episode 4. He never did. He did a bunch of cool stuff for the Rebellion, and Princess Leia and, you know, her father, General Organa or whatever, knew him and knew they could rely on him, but he never faced Vader before his death. The last time he fought Vader is when he cut him in two and, you know, he became Darth Vader. That was the last time, canonically, in the original Star Wars universe when Obi-Wan actually faced Vader. That's why it was such a big deal when they met up again. That's why Vader says, when we met, I was but the learner, and you were the master. Now I am the more powerful one. You know? For Vader, it was a big deal because Obi-Wan was his master. And Obi-Wan kicked his butt and made him Darth Vader. But how they did it in the, dang it. How they did it in the Obi-Wan show is they actually have them meet up again, and Obi-Wan randomly gets OP again and defeats Vader, and Vader is scared of him. Vader wasn't scared of anybody. You know? I wanted to like the Obi-Wan show, I really did. But it's like they messed with canon too much. They made Obi-Wan scared of his own shadow for most of it. A man who was afraid of the Empire. That's not what he did. You remember how the Revenge of the Sith movie ended. He was watching over Luke. He did tons of stuff in Tatooine. He wasn't necessarily hiding as a Jedi. He was, like, still doing his Jedi stuff, but when he was in public, he wasn't, like, fearing for his life like he was... I don't even want to say the comparison because somebody's going to use a soundbite, like, out of context. But we'll just say an oppressed group of people from the 1940s that are hiding from, like, an Imperial force or something like that. Like, they made Obi-Wan not the type of heroic character that he once was. They make him heroic again, but, you know, it's just a lot of, like, making the heroes victims and cowards before making them somewhat heroic again. Randomly. Well, I mean, it's no secret that George Lucas made the Strom Troopers after the Yahtzees. You know what the term for the German army was, correct? They were known as Strom Troopers. They had a lightning bolt on their helmet. They thought that they were all powerful and that they were superior. A lot of people forget that, but that's what George Lucas based Stormtroopers on. In his movie, he wanted to have the ultimate evil army that his heroes could fight against. So he basically made space Yahtzees. It's true! Read one of George Lucas's books from, like, the 80s and 90s. It's all true. I don't know what Disney has done with the Stormtroopers, but that's what they were. They were supposed to be super evil. I've read some of Disney's Star Wars stuff. They try to make the Stormtroopers like just another type of humanoid that are human beings with passion and compassion and heart, and they don't necessarily... They're only following orders. They're no longer the most evil force in the galaxy. They're just... They might be misunderstood by someone. Someone might actually go, well, the Stormtroopers did something bad, but what's the context to that? What's the context? They're bad, but are they really that bad? Oh yeah, they're really that bad. They're supposed to be bad. They're supposed to be the ultimate evil for our heroes to triumph over. Old Star Wars Legends was some of the best stuff. Yep. I wish you guys could have games based on that stuff. Oh well. Maybe some other universe, somewhere else. Oh crap. It feels like I'm going the right way, but it also feels like I'm just going in a giant circle. This is why I'm bad with directions. They are bad, but aiming. Well, I mean, you gotta give them some type of, like, movie quirk. In the books, they had better aim, though, Chad. Stormtroopers were a force to be reckoned with in the books. Only in the movies they made them incompetent. Because, you know, Flash Gordon stuff. You love how the lightsabers bounce off the stormtroopers in the Kenobi show? Yeah. Can we not remind me how old I am? I don't look it. Oh, I am going the right way. You just died, and then you had to do it all over again. Okay. Rubber lasers. Well, thank you, Maverick. I thought I was going crazy because I feel like I'm in a Groundhog Day loop. I'm going crazy. It's Groundhog Day again. Better bundle up because it's cold outside. It's cold outside every day. Oh, I'm gonna stop soon. I've got a morning stream. Brianna probably hates this stream. Brianna's probably like, well, I'm not being an ultimate again. This stream is the worst thing I've ever seen of the Kwings do. Oh no. Did I ever watch the Andor show? It was made by the guy who made Rogue One. I'm watching you play. No facepalm. I'm having fun. You guys can't be having fun. I'm talking about all kinds of stuff I don't normally talk about. That's what happens when I get lost. Oh no. Oh no. Which way's what? Is that backwards or is this forward? I'm from that generation, Christian. Oh wait, actually, Christian, how old are you? You said you're a lawyer, so you're close to my age, right? Keep going straight. Okay. I'm just scared. I don't want to fall again. Daffy's 86? Wow. Daffy's the oldest. Daffy wins. On Echo, I know you're in your 20s. I know. Where the right way? I want to be 120 years. What was my dinner tonight? I had an Arby's sandwich tonight. I heated it up in the microwave. And it was good. I was watching an anime. I was watching a very weird anime. Let's talk about that. I was watching a very strange anime. Uh-oh. And the anime is a Ishki? I don't know. But it's a weird one. It's a weird one because it does two different things. How do I explain this? The main hero starts out as a out-of-shape, very large, bullied kid in high school who finds this magical door inside of his deceased grandfather's house. And basically what happens is he goes inside this world, and just from like defeating monsters, his body evolves into like what is perceived as the perfect human specimen for a male. He's got ripped abs, he's strong, he's handsome, he's no longer fat, women want him, men revere him, type thing. Crap! No, please don't kill me again, I'm doing so well, no! But this is where the weird part happens. So, he changes in this video game world, or this, like, fantasy world. And this is on Crunchyroll. And he goes back home, and he has, like, a Tobey Maguire moment where he goes to sleep, And in his sleep, I think, his body transforms into that of his video game fantasy avatar. And, like, it freaks out everybody around him. And then, like, he doesn't have superpowers in the real world. But, like, he has heightened human senses. He's athletic all of a sudden. His body's in great shape. He looks like a model. He still retains his normal personality, and he's a very shy, scared, bullied kid. But everything around him has changed. And even his family, like, don't recognize him. And his family were really horrible to him. Like, very, very bad. I think this is my last attempt because I'm going crazy. I'm in a Groundhog Day loop. But anyway, the reason why the show was weird is because if it was just about him going to a fantasy world and becoming super powerful, right? That's one thing. Like, you see him training in this fantasy world, and he starts gaining levels, and he's able to take on stronger monsters, blah, 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 blah. But then they switch gears. And they're like, okay, we're going to have adventures with our main character going to school, but he's going to be invited to, like, this preppy, elite school for only geniuses. And then we're going to change what the term genius means to be about, like, nice kids. It's going to be like a nice kid's rich high school. And it's like, okay, so that's part of the story now. But at the same time, he still goes back into the magical world. Like, he still goes into the fantasy world to get stronger, where he saves a princess and stuff, and she falls in love with him. But then they're like, okay, well, we did that, so now we're going to have him stay in the main world again. And this time, we're going to have him randomly go to the mall in the 3rd episode, and he's going to go shopping, and some dude is going to see him who happens to be this famous, like, fashion model photographer or something, right? And they're like, okay, so they're going to have him go there.
I need some help.
And then he gets the job, and this girl... just some, like, I guess harem route, I don't know. This girl falls madly in love with him because he stands up for her, because she's never had a man stand up for her in her industry and actually pay attention to her as a girl and, you know, see her as someone that needs to be respected and protected or whatever. So he stands up to a bully for her, and she's, like, head over heels for him. And then the show's like, okay, we're going to switch gears again. We haven't gone into the fantasy world in, like, an episode or two. So we're going to randomly go back into the fantasy world. I kid you not. He goes home, and he's like, you know what? I haven't been in the fantasy world in a while. I've been kind of in the real world, and, you know, I just need to get my head on straight and go do some training. So he just randomly goes back into the magical world where the princess finds him. And then she's like, I love you, and I want to marry you. And he's like, what? And that's how they ended, like, the 3rd episode. And it's just like, the show has this identity crisis. Like, what kind of show is it? It has too many plot threads at once. It's like, is this a slice of life rom-com about a guy who once looked like an ugly duckling and now is getting everything he wants? Or is this a story about a hero who's going to go and defeat the Demon King and marry the princess? Like, it's changing hats too much that it's hard for me to follow it and hard for me to get interested into it. It's like, it's a show that I'm watching, but I'm not really paying attention to all that much. It's just kind of like, it's one of the many anime that I'm currently watching, but I'm just kind of like, it doesn't have my full interest. Like, I've actually skipped... I watched episode 2 and 3 today because I didn't watch it when they released, because I'm just kind of like, I don't really like where this show is going. Because it can't make up its mind what type of story they want to tell.
Firing on the enemy. Get up here. I got him.
Oh yeah, random Strom Trooper is gonna do that. Shoot. Whoa, 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 where did he get... Ah! I hate you, Stormtroopers! Why can't you have aim like the movies? Ah! I will be next! Heal! Heal! Run! Ah! Ah! me? How can they follow me? What? Ah! Are they dead? Oh my gosh. Sounds like they're experimenting with how an anime works. I know, but isn't that crazy, Chad? Like, if you had to work on a show like that, wouldn't you be like, what are they trying to do? Am I okay? I will tell you something, okay? Don't laugh at this. When I was a little kid in the 80s, I was scared of stormtroopers appearing in my house and Darth Vader. When I was a little kid, like 5 to 6 years old, the stormtroopers scared me because they didn't have a face. They had like this weird helmet that was like, you know, kind of freaky. So sometimes, not all the time, sometimes late at night when I'm playing Star Wars games like Dark Forces or Shadows of the Empire or this game or whatever, and I get snuck up on by a stormtrooper, I have a flood of memories come back from when I was a kid and how I was worried that stormtroopers were going to show up in my room and shoot me. My dad used to watch Star Wars really late at night because he had a night job. Before he became a pastor, my dad worked like every job he could to support his family. So, you know, my dad was a mail person, my dad was a security guard, my dad worked construction in New York City, my dad did tons of different things, which is why I had a hard time deciding on what kind of job I was going to do, because when I was a teenager, I had multiple jobs too. You know, and even in college, I had multiple jobs. I couldn't decide on a profession. I just worked for the sake of working. Got as many skills as I could, because I learned that from my dad and my grandpa. But anyway, I have some childhood trauma with stormtroopers. Sometimes. Depends on the situation. Also, look at my health. I was ready to die. I wasn't expecting them to come through this tunnel here, and it spooked me, okay? So, sometimes in games, when I have low health and I have no ways of defending myself, zombies, stormtroopers, vampires, if they sneak up on me, it's going to startle me for a second. That's what happened. So, yeah. Understandable, yeah. Just like if some dude randomly broke into my house right now, you know, I would probably react with a and then depending on if they're armed or not, I'm going to take action. Like I have a crowbar right here. So, you know. And I may be startled for a second, but my priority is to protect my wife, who's upstairs. So, you know, I'm not going to make the mistake that a lot of people make with burglars. So, they can't send you to jail if they can't talk anymore. Because I live in a very, we'll say, blue state now. So any type of defense I do for myself, I'm going to go to jail. If the person can say things. Because they can basically lie and do whatever they want. I do have a security camera in my house, though. So, the camera is basically when we go on trips, we can see what the cat's doing. But I have a live camera feed going. Recording at all times in case, you know, for, you know, insurance reasons. It's not that expensive, actually. Like, you can go to, Sears, or you could go to Sears. I don't know if Sears is still around. And you can get, like, these little USB cameras, and they basically, you know, they're a cheaper alternative to, like, more expensive, like, security cameras. I have, like, 2 cameras that cost, like, I don't know, $100 or something like that, and then it goes off my internet feed. So at night, I turn them on. Just in case, you know. Never know. I just looped all the way around again! Oh my gosh! I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate it so much. I went in a giant circle! Luke has a crowbar. He's a real-life George Foreman. I don't know about that. I mean, I used it for a reason. I have it. I don't remember why I have it. to be honest. This is freaking Groundhog's Day, man. This is Groundhog's Day. I can't take it anymore. Can't take the pressure of running around in circles, having people laugh at me. It's messed up, man. Yeah, exactly. You gotta protect your dogs. You gotta protect your family. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, people shouldn't have the mindset, oh my gosh, you can't pity the burglar or the criminal. You have to protect your loved ones. You know, they have no right in your house. Once they step foot through that door, you know, that's it. They lose their rights. My property, my house, you know, my cat, my wife, they're my priority. I don't care about the feelings or the other human. You know, they flagged their rights when they tried to, I don't know what their intentions are, if it's to steal my computers or if it's to kill me. How should I know? I should sit there and be like, hey, what's your intentions in my house? What are your intentions with my wife who's sleeping upstairs? No, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to lunge toward them and beat them up with my crowbar. Do it in like 30 seconds. Got it right here and just whoosh. Take the couch with me and use it to pin them down. Worry about afterwards. If they ask me, it'd be adrenaline. Will I ever stream the One Piece game again? I don't know. Nobody was watching it. I'm totally lost. I admit it. I'm lost. Brianna, is there a save point coming soon? Because I'm losing my mind. I'm so sorry. I know you had high expectations for this stream, but I have no idea what's going on anymore. I'm running on fumes at this point. Like, I've already gone past the 1 a.m. stuff. I have no idea what's happening anymore. I was just streaming till I got 1,000 views and then I forgot. But I feel like I'm just gonna end up back in circles again. I just need to find any save point. Because I have a 10 in the morning stream. Don't ask me why I did that. That was stupid. Just trying to fit in as many new releases as possible so I get new blood to the channel. But I don't know how many more years I can do this. I really feel like I'm just like kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Pulling myself in all kinds of directions that I can't just meet the requirements of whatever thing I'm putting in front of myself. It's trying to wear too many hats. I'm like that anime that I was just describing where it can't decide what it wants to do. Am I a Let's Player? Am I a streamer? What am I? Am I both? Can I do both? Can I play every new game that comes out? Probably not. You have a 10 a.m. stream? Well, it's going to be a 10:30 stream now. Also, don't tell Amber this, because she's not going to watch this back, because it's already too long. She thinks I took a nap today, after I did the kitchen, and after I did, whatever else I was doing. I haven't slept, actually. When I was upstairs, I was actually doing amiibo drops, to get my gear I needed to do the, Breath of the Wild stream. So, Amber thinks that when she was streaming that I was actually taking a 2-hour nap. No. When I woke up at 11 in the morning, I was up. So I went to bed last night around 3 in the morning, so I slept from 3 in the morning until about 11. So I'm now past the point of where I should be, because up is down, left is right, stormtroopers everywhere. Running around in circles. Wait, is this different? No, this is the same. It's all the same! It's all the same! Oh my gosh, I am in Groundhog Day. Oh, there were stormtroopers here I killed before. What? What is this? Ah! Oh my gosh. There's no difference. What's the difference? I've been here. I was talking about anime. I've done this. This is all the same. I can't with this game anymore. I played through this game already. I can't. There is a difference? Find it? What? Find what? I'm gonna have to fight Strom Troopers all over again. No! Good, I'm dead! It's over! Nuts! Break. 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 Oh, I'm getting seriously dizzy now. Why are you not... I don't have any healing items. I have no healing items. I'm close to death. There's no way you're coming back from that one. Oh, thank God, I'm done. I'm sorry, I'm done. Nope, no more. No mas, no mas, no mas. I can't anymore. I don't... It's too crazy. I can't remember how to play this. I'm so sorry, Brianna. I'm sorry. After it hit 2 o'clock, or after it hit 1 a.m., my brain just went on autopilot. I'm too tired to remember. There was like a secret that I missed, and I literally looped around the island. I survived long enough to see myself loop around the entire island. Do this game next time? That's up to Brianna. This is Brianna. We wasted Brianna's hard-earned cash on this. This is the worst Star Wars stream I feel I've ever done. Because it went all over the place. I don't even know half the stuff that happened. I'm not even going to remember half the stuff I even talked about. Your brain drifted into emergency power, like, recovery? Probably, yeah. Yeah, because I went to bed at 3 a.m., got up at 11, immediately worked when I got up. Amber went out because she was like, I'm stressed, and I don't like being around you when you work in the morning sometimes, because I'm, like, super, like, go-getter. I did the short, I did the newsletter, got the stream set up, I did this, boom, 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 boom. And then she went out. I cleaned the entire kitchen from, 12:15 until 1:30. She came home, and then I went upstairs under the guise that I was going to take a nap at 2 o'clock. And then from 2 o'clock until she came home, I was mapping out Breath of the Wild for an hour, like mapping out shrines and stuff like that. And then when she came home, I went upstairs, hobbled upstairs with all the amiibos and a hat. It looked like I was carrying my hat, but my skull cap had amiibos inside of it. So then, when I was upstairs, quote-unquote, resting, I was sitting in bed scanning amiibos for, like, the entirety of her 3 o'clock stream. So, yeah. I mean, you would think 8 hours of sleep would be enough, but I was up for a lot of hours before then, so probably not. All right, guys. Brianna, thank you. You will pick this or a new game. Bless your heart, Brianna. Thank you so much. Everybody stay safe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the morning at 10 a.m.-ish or 11 with your Advanced War stream. Okay, I'm out. Bye-bye. Whoa, that's a delayed Skeletor laugh. Wait, did you guys hear that? Skeletor did laugh. Right?